Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. So let's continue with our Python interview series preparation. So today we have a very interesting question that is generally asked in SQL interview questions, and the similar type of questions, or we can say the exact type of questions, can be asked to you to write the same logic and the code in Python. Perfect. Now let's understand the question. So the question says just to find the cumulative sum of the employees. This can be a question can be asked directly to you, and from your end you have to assume one data set from your end that is a very small one, and based on the data set that you will be written on that you have to perform the calculation to find the cumulative sum. Perfect. So to perform this we need to have a data frame, and before the data frame we need to have some libraries. The first library is nothing but the pandas. Okay, so let's import the pandas as pd. Now let's create the data frame. Let's create the data frame. Now let's create data is equal to, inside this we will pass some parameters, like first is employee, and inside this we need to pass, let's say, employee name Alice. Let's say we have Bob, comma, let's say Alice again, and let's say again Bob. We are taking the same name because we have to calculate the cumulative sum of that particular person. And again let's write it Alice, and again Bob. Now we have to give month name also. So month is equal to, let's say we have January, we have Feb, comma, we have let's say we have again January. Now we have Feb, comma, let's take Feb once again. We are creating this data frame from scratch, and Feb, comma, March, comma, again March. Perfect. Now we need to have one integer column. So let's take sales as it is, and inside this let's pass 200 comma 150 comma 300 comma 250 comma 500 comma 300. Make sure all the values should be aligned with whatever the values that you have given in the above. For example, in the employee, if you have given 6 names, that means in the sales also it should have 6 values. Cool. Now let's create the data frame. Let's name it as df. So df equal to pd dot data frame, and inside this you need to pass the parameter that is data. Okay, now let's print it. Okay, see, it is saying it should be of all length. That means we have made some mistake, and the mistake is basically seen here. That is, we have written 3 times February. It should be only 2 times. Now let's print it. Now we have got the output as the data frame, that is the employee month in sales. Now based on this data set we need to perform the cumulative sum. Okay, let's write it properly. Print original data frame, and this is the original data frame. Now we have to modify it, that is we need to write the solution, that is calculate the cumulative sum for each employee. Okay, so df of cumulative underscore sales, we are giving a new column name, that is cumulative sales, is equal to df dot group by, and group by on what basis? We have to group by on employee, then The numerical column is sales dot cum sum. So cum sum is the function that is used in Python Pandas to find the cumulative sum. Now let's print it. So let's print, okay, data frame with cumulative sales is TF. Okay, now let's print it. Okay, so the original, okay, it is only showing the one array. Okay, we can do like this. We can like print TF, and here also we can write print TF. So the original data frame is this, and the modified data frame with the cumulative sum is this. Now let's check it. We have Alice is having in January it is 200, and in February he is having 300. So in the output, that is this column, we should have 200 plus 300, that is 500. So for Alice in January it is 200, and for Alice in February it is 200 plus 300 is equal to 500. Similarly for Alice in March it is 500, so 500 plus 500 is 1000. And similarly for Bob. So yeah, this is how you can actually solve this particular question. Not a big difficult question. Only you need to understand that you need to use the CumSum function in Python Pandas. And this is how you can actually solve this question. And this question has already been asked previously in some company interviews for the position of data analyst, especially in Python series. So make sure to practice these kind of questions. And in the next video, I will come up with more such questions like this. Till then, just subscribe the channel and share the video with someone who is actually preparing for data analyst interview. Thank you guys. Have a good day.